Howdy everybody. Okay, well it's beer brewing day again today. I actually bottled some beer today. I bottled I'm calling it my Cape Verdean Island beer, which is basically just a very light ale with lime in it. But today we're going to be brewing a honey ale. I got another 1 gallon kit from Northern Brewers. And my lovely and talented assistant today is the lovely and talented Chica, so she'll be helping me. So we're going to open up the box here and take a look at the kit. And here, I'm going to open it up here for you guys, okay? So of course the instructions come first, which is awesome that they give you a nice brew day schedule. And inside the box we have the Mallard Malt's Gold Malt Extract Syrup, and because I like to do the hybrids because I'm scared to do a full grain. I will do a full grain eventually, but I haven't evolved to that yet. Okay, and then here's the honey ale grains, and we have a couple different things of hops in here. We have what does this say? Alpha acid hops, and we have this one, which is the UK Fugal hops pellets. We've got fizz drops, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. I might just use priming sugar. A little thing of honey. Of course, the sacks for the grains and for the hops, and last but not least, we also have the yeast. And this is a 1 gallon kit, so I'm going to be making it in that Carboy right now, which is nice and sterilized. And okay, so stick around and we will get started soon, right, Chica? Right. Alright, so we're getting our 1.25 gallons of water here. Chica's filling it up. And then we're going to boil that. Okay, I'm steeping the grains now. And as you can see, it's already changing color. Doesn't take very long to make the wort. Here we go. Alright, so I'm steeping away here. As you can see, it's changing color. It's getting to be a nice, pretty color now. And yeah, I got floaters in there. One of these days, I will invest in really good equipment. Right now, this is the best I can do because I'm very, very poor. I'm very poor. But you know, it's also very important that when you're making beer, that you're actually drinking beer while you're making beer. So here we go.
Prost.
Prost! Where's your beer?
I have cider.
Oh, you have cider. What kind of cider are you drinking today?
Woodchuck.
Woodchuck. Good stuff, yeah. Monster, what are you drinking? Monster?
Your
Monster?
tears.
Do you want some beer?
You want some beer? He likes the beer.
Kitty? No.
You didn't hold it low enough for him.
You don't want any beer? Usually you love your beer. Usually you love it. Oh, look, oh, I love beer. Kitty loves beer. Kitty loves beer. That's why I love that kitty. I love that kitty. That's my kitty. Okay, we've got our rolling boil going on. So now we're going to add our first bit of hops, which I put in my sack here. And we're also going to be adding our extract. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, here we go. We got our syrup. It's nice and liquidy. I had it in hot water. So I'm going to get that in here. Uh-oh, I don't have my spoon. I all the time forget my spoon. There we go. And I'm going to just kind of take some of this fluid in here. Kind of stir it up a little bit. Try to get as much of this out as we can. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so so I'm going to stir this up good. And I've also got my hops, and I've got my hops in a sack because I don't like all that crap floating around in my beer. So I put it over here, and as the water rolls in the boil, the hops seeps out into the wort. Alright, so we've got that going. Alright, so it's going to be doing this now for 45 minutes, and in about 30 minutes I'm going to put in the other hops, which is why I didn't tie off the sack. I've got that open. I'm going to put the hops in there, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so now it's time for me to add the additional hops. So I've got my hops bag hanging off here, so I need to go ahead and do that. 1 second here. Alright, so now I added the Fuggle hops to the sack here. You can see it's like boiling away, so we've got 15 minutes yet, and then we have to cold crash it. Alright, so now we have to add the honey. I forgot about the honey.
Honey?
Honey. So we're adding the honey. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just dip it in the wort here a little bit. Get it nice and hot. Get all that good honey out of there. Alright. We've got honey, and I'm going to add a little bit of almond extract to the wort as well, because I want it to be like nut and honey.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios, yes.
Honey Nut Beerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios. You can have it for breakfast. Okay, it's time to cold crash. So we're going to take this off the heat now. We're going to put this in the sink. I've already got cold water in there. Oh, I got too much cold water in there. So I'm going to let some of this water out. You don't want it to float, because then it could tip over. So I'm going to let some of this water out. Alright, that should be good. Let's see if we can get this in here. That's good. It's floating, but it won't tip over.
Can you put the lid on it while you put the ice in so you don't get the ice in there?
That's a good idea. Well, here's the lid. It's in the sink. Let me wash it off real quick. This is not sterilized, so let me just dip it in here real quick. Sterilize, sterilize. It's really important for you to sterilize. Okay. So there we go. Go like that. Cover it up. Some ice. Put this on the other side too. I've got even more. Oh wait, there's more. Oh, don't tip. We have even more. Ooh, all right. So we are cold crashing now. It'll be fine. And we want to get this down to about 70 degrees. Okay, so more later. I'm stirring it around right now because, you know, with these small gallon batches, we really can't, like, I don't have a wort cooler that's small enough for this, so I'm just stirring it around so that, you know, the outside gets cool and then the inside gets cool at the, you know, so hopefully it'll get cold quickly here for us. And after this is done, we're going to put it into our Carboy. Alright, so we're getting ready to now fill the Carboy. I'm going to put that clip on there so that it doesn't, ooh, that's not good. Put it over here. So now I'm going to fill my Carboy with beer. or with the wort. So it's crash cooled now. It's nice and cool. And I'm going to put it into this carboy down here. See this glass carboy? Okay, so I'm going to do like this. Oh! Alcohol abuse. We'll just get that out. All right, so I've got my jug filled as far as I can go, right there. And now we got to add the yeast to the beer. And we are going to put in half of what they gave us, because this is only a, this looks like more than a teaspoon now, Chica.
No, I know. Do a teaspoon.
Now here's a teaspoon. Putting it in. Alright.
Then do a teaspoon out.
One more?
Normally like a...
Yeah, like a half one?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, the rest of this we dump. This is only a gallon. So, alright, so now I gotta aerate it. Get some air, good air in there. So, I'm going to, actually let me sterilize my hands here.
Roscoe, what you doing?
I want beer. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of shake this up now, get the yeast in there, move it around, get some air in there. I'm probably not doing this as gently as I should, but it's only a gallon, so it's kind of hard. Just shake that up a little bit. All right, there we go. Now we got to put the airlock on, which I have here in my sterilizer. I'm going to fill it up with some water.
Roscoe.
Alright. So I've got this. Ooh, hi. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now we'll let the yeast do its thing. And we will have beer in a month.
Yay!
So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.